Come to the center of your mat. Feet are a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Rock the hips side to side. Really exaggerate this as you're doing it. So really push the hip out. And we're trying to get access into the glutes and the hips. A couple more. Now we're turning the toes out and lift the heels and drop. Lift and drop. As you're here, I want you to engage your abdominal wall. So keep drawing your lower belly in. Have the knees just gently bent. And squeeze all the way up behind your glutes, behind your hamstrings. So really engaging all parts of the legs. 3 more, 2 more, 1. Now hold, bend your knees and lift your heels again and drop. Lift and drop. So now we're accessing more of the inner thighs. As you're doing this, actively pull your knees outward. Squeeze through the glutes the whole time. We're trying to activate that blood flow into the joints and into the muscles. Let's get a little lower and lift just the right heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Point your tailbone down, not back. 2, and switch. Tailbone is down. Abdominals are strong, like you're trying to pull your low ribs to your upper hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The knees are going to stay bent. We're just turning to face the left wall. Find that your knees are equally bent and we're pulsing here. A very small lift. So notice the smaller your pulses, the better you're going to get that work into the glute and thigh. 3, 2, 1. We switch and turn to the right wall. Find your stance right away. Only start moving when you get that proper alignment. Squeeze that left glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn to face the front again. Turn both knees out, get them a little wider, and sit low into the hips. Take your hands to the floor, lift your hips and lower. Lift and lower. Opening up through the backs of the hamstrings. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay low, rock to the left, lift your right toes, and stay here. We're just pulsing. That left heel is lifted. You're feeling this in the thigh for 5, 4, 3, I know I am, 2, 1, and go to the other side. Left toes are off the mat, and you're lifting. That right heel can be on or off the mat, whatever works for you. We're trying to access deep into that right thigh joint and thigh muscle. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Take an inhale to come all the way up to stand. And as we exhale, feet together, start marching. So it's alternate arm to leg. So when the right knee goes up, the left arm goes up. See if you can go a little bit faster with your arms and legs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab our weights. I'm going to use 5-pound weights. So as we're here, the right knee, left arm, and left knee, right arm. So we're doing the same thing. Notice what's going on with your upper back. I want your shoulders to stay engaged, the front and back of the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, left foot forward, right foot back. Find your bend and pulse. Pulse. We've been here before. Now we're just adding that added weight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We turn and switch to face the right wall. Find your left knee bends and pulse. You want to feel this in both thighs equally. Tailbone points directly down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face the front. Turn your toes out. Hands will stay on your thighs. Bend your knees and pulse. Hips get low. Try to have your hips in line with your knees. What does that mean? You got to get a little lower if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the hands right in front of you. As we inhale, straighten the the legs. Feet together. Hands at the elbows at the height of the shoulders. Shoulder press for 10. It's really important what you're doing with the foundation of this posture. So spread your toes. Gentle bend in your knees. Even though you're not bringing your feet together, activate your glutes as if you're trying to separate your feet. Squeeze through the glutes for 3, 2, 1. Hands will come down to the knees. I'm bent forward, but I'm not arching my back. So tuck your lower belly in. Elbows in towards the rib cage and straighten back. Kick back, tricep. Squeeze the tricep at the top. Don't let the body swing, so be aware of that. If you're swinging, you're either going too heavy or you're just not activating what you need to activate. So be conscious of your movement. 3, 2, 1. Hands stay in front of your knees, out wide to a T. Lead with your elbows. Turn your thumbs slightly down when you get to your T. Sit into your heels, lift your toes a little bit, bend your knees a little more. 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold here. Take your right foot out to the right, turn your left toes to the left, and pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. You're not going as low with these pulses. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide knees, heels up, and pulse. The heels stay up. You're trying to just get the hips in line with the knees, 1 inch up and 1 inch down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to stand. Arms to goalpost. 10 shoulder presses. Abdominals stay strong and engaged. Lift your kneecaps, gentle bend in your knees, glutes activated. 3, 2, 1. Lean it forward. Abdominals are strong. Tailbone points back. Lift your toes, arms out wide. So when I say lift your toes, it's just so that you can have more weight into the heels, and that's going to give you more strength into the glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stay here. Left arm straight forward, right knee forward. And switch, switch, switch. If you want, straight leg, straight arm. Before you move, make sure you have your foundation with your foot as you lift the opposite foot. For 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Feet are wide. Hands right. Actually, take one dumbbell aside. Both hands have the one dumbbell. The feet are wide. Lean down so that you can get the dumbbell in between your knees. Then push up so the dumbbell is overhead. Exhale, inhale. When you're coming up, push your glutes forward. Squeeze through the glutes and the hamstrings. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just the left arm. Keep moving. 10, 9. Make sure you squeeze the glutes as you push them forward. 6, 5. The toes can be turned out. Whatever feels best for your hips. 2, 1. Just take it in the right hand and keep going. The shoulder is strong. The glutes are strong. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take the dumbbell into the left hand. Find that the left arm is in that square position, so elbow in line with shoulder. Lean to the left, so the right leg lifts, and pulse the leg. Pulse, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Spread the toes of your left foot. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Right hand has the dumbbell. Lift off of your left foot. Pulse the left leg. Turn the toes to point to the front of the room. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Feet are wide. Left hand is on your hip. Lean to the left. We have the dumbbell in the right hand. A gentle bend in that left knee. Right knee to elbow. Elbow straight. Right toes down. right knee to elbow, and straight. In, up, up. So see here, if you can stay grounded through your right foot, use your abdominal wall to keep yourself moving. Strong through your core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Left hand takes the dumbbell. Lean to the left, elbow to knee. Spread the toes of your right foot. If you find this is too much, hold the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Left hand has the dumbbell. Bring your right knee to the chest, left elbow to the right knee, and open. Elbow in and open. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot goes down. Right hand takes the dumbbell. Square off your hips and shoulders to the front of the room. Right elbow in line with the shoulder. Lean to the right. Left knee, right elbow in and open. In, open. When you open it up, the elbow stays in line with the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Your dumbbells down. If you need to, grab some water. And we're breathing here. So for our next position, we are going to take the dumbbell into the left hand. It's going to be at that goal post. Left foot steps forward. Right foot goes behind your left. And we do so now the toes are turned, okay, let me start from the beginning. The toes are turned out into our first position. Left foot stays in line with the right heel. Just step the right heel back. Elbow in line with shoulder. Bend your knees. Lift your right heel and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we exhale, right knee to left elbow. Come back open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back, touch the knee to the elbow. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and touch. 2 more. 5, 4. Don't let the elbow get lower than your shoulder. And come up. 1 more. If you need to let go of that dumbbell, or if you need to change the weight, that's fine. But make sure the alignment stays correct. Last 1, and bring it in. Find your first position. Right hand has the dumbbell. Right hand bend, the elbow bends. Find your toes are turned out. Left foot goes behind the right. And we pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring it up and we touch. Open up and we pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Squeeze. Open it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Exhale. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last 2 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and touch. Woo, good job. So taking the 2 dumbbells once again, come to the right side of your mat. Both hands have your dumbbell, or to one side, doesn't matter which side, as long as you can see me. So bend into your kind of like slight chair position. We're bringing the right foot and the right arm out, and just step this back in. And then the left foot, left arm out, and then step it back in. Right foot in, left foot in. Right in, left in. So notice here, we come back to our center stance. We're widening that same arm, same leg. We're not letting the chest go down to the floor. Keep your chest up and facing the front of the room. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Take the dumbbells aside. Take your mini band and wrap it around, there it is, your knees. So you've got the band to the tops of the knees. Come back to the front of your mat. If you want, actually, we'll do the first set without dumbbells. So while we're doing, stay low. Hands will just be in front of you. Step your right foot out. Make sure that your knee and your foot are in line. Your left foot in. Right foot out. Before you step your left foot in, make sure your right knee is over your ankle. In. Out. In. Left. In. Left. In. Left. In. Right. Get lower. Right. Right. And left. Get lower. I know it's burning. Keep your knees wide. The band is going to want to pull your knees inward. That's the point of the band. Keep widening your knees. Over to the left. Grounding your feet before you move. Over to the right. This is our last set. I know I said I was going to use the dumbbells, but I think it's good enough without. Let's go. Woo. Come to the center of your mat. The knees are going to be slightly bent and pointing forward. Pulse, pulse, pulse. As you're here, squeeze the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Take the band to the ankles. We're finding our chair or the wall, something that you can lean onto. I'll move this here. Lean back. Your arms are straight and strong. Your heels are, left heel is down. The right heel is lifted. Toes are pointing down. Just tap the toes and lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right foot down, left goes up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze the glute. Get it to happen from your hip, not your knee. 3, 2, 1. Come up. And walk yourself towards your bar. Try to get your shoulders over your hips, over your ankles. Now we bend the knees forward, keeping the hips over or under the shoulders. And pulse, pulse, pulse. Tailbone points down. Notice if you can really bring a smallness to the belly here. Tuck the low belly slightly. Squeeze your inner thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Face the side of your bar. Right hand or left hand, wherever you're at. The inside foot is on the floor. Outside foot lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze your right glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just switching sides. You can turn around or grab the opposite side of the chair or wall. 10, 9. Gently bend that left knee. Turn your right toes to point to the front of the room. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's come onto the floor or the back, taking your band onto your knees again. Do you guys have a block? If so, grab your block. Grab your 5-pound weights or your 2 pounds. We're on our backs. Band is on the knees. Right foot is on the block. If you don't have a block, don't worry about it. Maybe next time you can use like a stack of books or something. You can also order one on Amazon because I feel like we don't know how long this is going to be. So it's good to just have the stuff at home. It's not expensive either. Okay, I'll show you this way so you can see. The block is underneath my left foot. Hands are right by your sides. Ground your left foot so it's on the block and steady. Okay, see you, Christina. And then right foot is just as steady on the floor. Lift your hips. So now I've got left foot on the block, right foot on the floor. Widen the knees, bring them in. Widen, in. Widen, in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the hips up, lower the lower and lift. The knees stay wide. 10, 9. So like I'm on the outer edges of my feet right here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the hips up and try to roll to the edges of your feet. Now pulse, pulse, pulse. We've got the left foot on the block or on the floor. You're still going to feel this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet are grounded and keep moving. Full range up, full range down. Make sure that your feet are wide enough that you can feel the band is tight on your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we turn the knees outward and up and down. 10, 9, 8. Oh, I feel this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse, pulse. At the top, squeeze the glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Whew, I felt that. Give yourself a break. I'm so sweaty right now. Okay, so now we're just gonna switch sides. On your back, right foot has the block if you have one. If you don't, trust me, you're still gonna feel it. Ground both feet equally. Hips are down. Hands by your side. Ground your feet. Wide knees as much as you need to get the band strong. Let's go up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Make sure that you squeeze at the top. It's not just about lifting the hips. 2 and 1. Now we widen the knees and we pulse at the top. You're trying to roll the bottoms of your feet off of the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the knees out wide. Go all the way down, all the way up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Squeeze it at the top. Last 2. Last 1. Ground your feet. We just got to do one more set. Full range. Up and down. Push into your feet. Use your hamstrings. Widen your knees a little bit. Feel that strength in the outer thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I felt that. I'm sweating. Okay, so my glasses are fogging up. Okay, so I want you to take your 5-pound weight. You still have the band on your knees. Now check with your right forearm. We're gonna come on the right side, the right hip. The tendency here is like, I'm gonna work out from here. But this is giving you no stability, no foundation, and you're losing half of your strength. So when you're pushing into your forearm, this is gonna activate. Now I feel it in my shoulder, I feel it in my side abdominals, I feel it in my back. That's what we're looking for. I have a 5-pound weight. You can use a 2-pound if you prefer. We're trying to get the rear delt. So the arm stays straight, but a slight bend in the arm. Hand faces down. We bring the arm up overhead. So notice this might happen. You might sink down. Be aware of that. Keep pushing yourself out. Hand down and hand up. So it's not just the left arm exercise. It's a right arm stabilizer as well. So both sides of your body are working here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the arm up. Lift both ankles. Lift the left knee. I think you know what's coming, right? Both arm and knee go down and exhale it up. So it's going to make it a little more intense, especially since we're trying to stabilize that right side. Don't lose it. Keep squeezing your lower belly. Keep squeezing the glutes and make sure that your inner ankles or your inner heels are squeezing together. Last 2. Last 1. Come to center and switch sides. Onto your left side, we start. Ankles and knees are stacked. Find that left shoulder and elbow. Push out of the elbow. Abdominals are strong. I can even feel my lat here. Right palm faces down. We start with just the arm up. Don't swing it. If you have to swing it, it's either too heavy or you're not using your foundation properly. 5, 4. Make this work for you, not against you. 3, 2, 1. We hold it up. Lift the ankles. Lift the left knee, right knee. And bring the hand and knee down. Let's go up for 10. Now check in with that left side. If it's too much and you're doing improper form, then let go of the dumbbell. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come on to your belly. We still have the band. This is my new favorite exercise because you can really feel it. So bring your heels together and widen your knees. Lift your thighs off your mat and down, up, down, up, down. Like you're trying to stamp the bottoms of your feet to the ceiling. If the thighs don't get off of the mat, it doesn't matter. We're activating the glutes. That's the point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a break. Get your knees wider. Just bend your knees and straighten. Bend, straight. Bend, straight. So you're activating the glutes just by trying to keep the band wide. For 4, 3, 2. Now keep the legs up, heels touch, lift the heels and pulse again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to table, taking your band to the underside of your left knee, and your other end of the band is behind the right knee. Hands are under shoulders. Lift that right thigh so it's parallel to the floor, like you're trying to stamp your foot to the ceiling, but the knee doesn't get lower than the hip. Squeeze the glute. Very small movement. Equalize the weight in your hands. Notice if you're shifting your hip to the left. Keep moving. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg up. Straighten the leg and bend. Straight and bend. Notice if you're sinking into your left side. Notice if that right knee wants to start dipping. Lift it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I know I feel this. 2 and 1. Straight leg. Last set. 10 on this side. 9, 8. When you straighten the leg, see if you can lift the leg a little higher. 6, 5, 4, 3, it's burning. 2, 1. Oh. Let's take a break here. How did that feel? We gotta do the other side. Okay, before we even start thinking about it. Your right knee is on the band, hands are grounded, left knee lifts. Pulse, pulse, pulse. The tendency is for the body to shift to one side. Stay strong in your abdominal wall and arms equally. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, straight and bend, straight and bend. Resist the knee trying to come down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee up and pulse, pulse, pulse. Don't let the knee get lower than the hip. We're almost done. Straighten your arms, spread your fingers. 3, 2, 1. Straight leg and bend. Straight, bend. This is the kicker. We can do it. 5, lift your knee higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, get that thing off of me. Woo, I felt that. Okay, taking the band off, we're going to come onto the back. Take your 5-pound or your 2-pound weight, hold it overhead so that your biceps are right by your ears. So if it's too much, don't use the weight. So I'll show you from here. I have both hands on either side of the dumbbell. My feet are down. My arms are overhead. The biceps do not leave my ears. Curl up and down. So it's a crunch. The low back does not lift off the mat. If your biceps don't get to your ears, that's fine. Just keep them as far overhead as comfortable. We're trying to really access the upper abdominals. Push your low back down so much. Your tailbone is trying to point to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down onto your left side. Your knees are going to point to the front of the room. And bend your knees. Taking your dumbbell, it's going to be just at the front of your chest. So you're trying to keep the chest to the front, to the ceiling, and your knees to the front of the room. And let's go. 10. It's a very small movement. If you want, left knee or right knee can come in as you're crunching up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back onto your back. Arms overhead and go. 10. They're very small. We're trying to access that upper part of the abdominal wall. Push your low back to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides, come onto your right side. Knees are bent and stacked. Hands hold either side of the dumbbell. Chest faces the ceiling and crunch up. Left knee can lift if you'd like for a little more activation. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down onto the back. Taking your right heel to the ceiling. Left hand has the dumbbell. Bring your chest up. So now your shoulder blades are off of the mat. Lower the right leg and lift. Like you're trying to touch the toes to your dumbbell. The low belly stays strong and the low back stays pressing to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Now try to get the dumbbell to the toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Use your belly, squeeze your inner core and pelvic floor. 1, come down. Right hand has the dumbbell right overhead, left foot up. As we inhale, crunch up, lower the leg and lift. Lower and lift. You're moving from that straight left leg, strong through the heel, lift through the kneecap. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we stay with the leg up and pulse the upper body. You're trying to touch the ceiling with that right hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, head down, take your dumbbell aside. Plant your feet, lift your hips just enough to take your palms underneath your glutes. Heels to the ceiling. Lower the legs and lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Now you take the head and shoulders off and keep moving. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down onto your right side, right hand or right forearm. We're in a side plank, left arm is up. You can choose to have your left foot down in front of you or both legs are stacked, and pulse, pulse. Remember, we're pushing from the elbow and forearm. Squeeze the belly and point your tailbone towards your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, come onto your left elbow, left forearm. You choose your legs and let's go. Lift, lift. Squeeze the left shoulder towards your left hip. Squeeze that left side. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set on the forearms. Hold here. Now if you need to, your knees can come down, but I think you can do this. Right foot right, left foot left. 10, 9, don't hang your head. 8, 7, 6, you can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, center, and breathe. 10, 9, 8, slow your breath. Straighten your legs if the knees are off the mat for 3, 2, 1, child's pose. Slow your breath down. I know I'm sweaty. Just stay here in your child's pose and breathe into your low back. Long exhale, smile. Inhale to come up to seated, taking your hands to your heart center and feel the breath within you and see that you have that ability to calm that down. Inside out. So rather than allowing the breath to be really quick, now is the time that you can really start training your reaction and your stress response. So let's close the eyes. And you can feel the heartbeat. But you also have the ability to override that quickness of breath. As you're exhaling, feel the body let go of any residual stress that it might be holding. The inhale is expanding positive energy into the body. And the exhale is getting rid of any residual tension. Gently smile. Taking your left palm to your heart center and your right palm on top of that. Slowly breathe in and out. Feel this power that you have in your palms. This power that you have in your center. It's active. It's alive.
as we bring our awareness into this energy center, we are able to bring more energy into it, more life. Take your power and use it. Positive thoughts, positive words. Not only for yourself, but for everyone around you. And even though you may not be talking to someone, this energy within you is much stronger than words. I can feel it underneath my palms. I am sending my energy out to you. Positive, healing, energetic energy. Big smile. Take your hands to your heart center. Have a wonderful Good Friday, excellent Friday.